Hi everyone, my name is Lauren, a program director with the YMCA of Metropolitan Detroit with a focus on healthy living. Today, I'm very excited to share with you a few of our favorite fresh and pantry items that we utilize in our household all the time. With a few tips and tricks, I want to show you how you can store items, use them more often, and increase the healthy food consumption for you and your kids. When you're able to increase your healthy food consumption and reduce waste, you're also going to reduce the bottom line and your household grocery budget as well. The first step in this process is to buy foods that you know your family loves and that are really versatile. A few of our favorites, tortillas. I use a tortilla with almost every single meal with our kids, whether it's a breakfast quesadilla or a peanut butter and banana pinwheel that goes into lunches, or tacos at home. Whole wheat is my go-to. You can use them in a variety of different ways. You can even brush a little olive oil, a little cinnamon and sugar, and use them as a healthy fruit dipper. Another item that we're always purchasing is chicken. So sometimes I like to pay the convenience fee and get chicken that's pre-cut. It's worth it to me because it saves us a lot of time and increases the amount of time that I can spend with my kids versus time in the kitchen. A rotisserie chicken is also a great hack. You can use it the first evening and then store the scraps to use in other meals, and even boil the chicken with some different vegetables to make your own broth. Other food options that we utilize a lot of, different rices and beans. Garbanzo beans or chickpeas are a favorite because they can not only be added into soups and salads very easily, but also blended into hummus as well. The second step is to ensure that you have some time after grocery shopping to properly prep and store. I know this seems like a big ask, but scheduling 20 minutes after you go grocery shopping can make or break your meal structure for your family for the rest of the week. So when you get home, take that time and get your fruit and veggies into their usable form. For me, we make a lot of omelets and soups, so I'm going to dice up some of the onions and some of the peppers and either store them in the fridge or the freezer. When your kids have accessible fruits like strawberries and berries that are all cut up and already portioned, they're a lot more likely, as well as adults, to pick those fruits and veggies and eat them first. Other things is while I'm unloading groceries, I'll sometimes make a big batch of quinoa or rice, divide it up so every night I'm not having to make a whole new side dish. If I've got a big batch of rice, I can mix it up for different flavors throughout the week. Salsa and cheese, you can add soy sauce and ginger, crushed tomatoes and garlic. It makes a boring side dish incredibly versatile and can also adjust to your family's flavor preferences as well. The third step, and probably the most like duh, but really can be a struggle, is to use your foods that spoil first. So when you're thinking about your groceries and your recipe prep for the week, utilize those things that don't have a long shelf life. So if I've got a cart full of strawberries and other fruits that are going to spoil, I'm going to use those in my recipes first and make sure to get anything left over into the freezer. That saves room later in the week for things like bananas, apples, carrots that are going to last a lot longer in the fridge. Again, with food prep, the freezer is your best friend. So often you can store things in your freezer before they go bad and you're not wasting them. So when you see those bananas that look like they're about to turn to mummies, go ahead and put them in your freezer and use them for smoothies or muffins down the road. If you've got a protein that's out and you think, I don't know, this is going to be towards its expiration date, go ahead and dice it up, put the date on it, and save it in your freezer and extend the shelf life. Also, we get a little attached to our recipes and the order of them sometimes, so allow yourself to be flexible. If you have some extra vegetables that are going to go bad, put them in your stir fry or swap out recipes to ensure that you're utilizing those things in your fridge and on your counter that are going to go to waste. I'm hoping that some of these easy strategies are things that you can put into practice and increase the nutritional foods that your family is eating, as well as reduce waste and food cost in your home. Speaking of menu items, did you know that the YMCA of Metro Detroit also distributes healthy meal bundles for kids in the community? All of the items on this table were part of our last week's distribution. For more information about how to receive bundled meals, please visit ymcadetroit.org or visit any of our in-person branches to learn about new programming opportunities. Tune in next time, and until then, have a wonderful, healthful week.